Welcome back, guys. In the previous video we talked about SR flip-flops, and in this video we'll be talking about JK flip-flops. Let's get started. We have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we also have a circuit for JK, but this is the table for JK flip-flop. And for SR we have no change, reset, and we have no change, reset, set, and undefined. But for JK, this is a block, second block, another block here. Yeah, so for JK we also have the same thing here. The present state, these are present state, these are present state, and these are next state. The copy of the present state is the next state, 0, 1. Here we also reset, here we also set, just like SR. But here, what are we doing here? We toggle here. Our present state is 0 here. We toggle this, we flip it, so it will be 1. Here we have 1, so it will be 0. So for SR we have no change, reset, set, and the last one is undefined. But for JK we have no change, reset, set, and toggle. Let me write it down. No change, reset, set, and toggle. So these are the things we have. So let's now find let's construct our characteristics table and also the excitation table. So for JK, the characteristics table will be like this: JK, and Q of T plus 1. That's our next state. As you can see, in this block we have 0, 0. We have 0 in this block, so we have 0 here, 0, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1. So here we have, in this block we have no change. This place there's no change, so Q of T is equal to Q of T plus 1. So Q of T will be equal to Q of T plus 1 will be equal to Q of T here. Then 0, 1. As you can see, in this block we have 0, 0, we have 0, 1, we have 1, 0, we have 1, 1. That's why I am writing 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 here. Let's look at it again. We have 0, 0, also yes, 0, 0. So this block is 0, 0. That's why I use 0, 0 here. And the second block we have 1, 0. We have 0, 1, sorry. We have 0, 1. That's why I use 0, 1 here for this block. And for the next block we have 1, 0, 1. We have 1, 0, 1, 0. That's why I use 1, 0 here. And the last block, which is this, we have 1 1 1 1 for JK. That's why I used 1 1 here. So this block, there's no change when our J and K is 0 0. No change. Then next block, we have when J and K is 0 1, we have 0 1 0 1. This block, we have reset. We are resetting this. So that means this one will be reset. I told you in the previous video when we were talking about SR flip-flop that reset means make 0. So we'll make this 0. And the next one we have, next block, which is this one here, we have set. We are setting here. So set means make 1. We'll make it 1. Then the last one, last block, which is 1 1, when J and K is 1 1, we have toggle. We are toggling. What are we toggling here? What are we toggling here? We are toggling Q of T. Here we have 0, we have 1. We toggle it, we make it 1. We have 1, we toggle it, we make it 0. That means we are toggling Q of T. That means we have Q of T prime. Yeah, so this is our characteristics table. Characteristics table of JK flip-flops. Now we'll be finding our excitation table. To find our excitation table, we have Q of T plus 1, and we have JK. Okay. We have our excitation and characteristics table here. We want to construct our excitation table. I told you in the previous video when we were talking about SR flip-flops that for you to be able to find the excitation table, you have to look into your characteristics table. So here we have 0 0. We write the same thing, 0 1 1 0 1 1. So we'll separate it again. We have 2 blocks here. Now we look at our characteristics table again. Look at it again. Here, no change from the from our truth table. There's no change here. Here we reset, here we set, here we toggle. Now this is our excitation table. Let's look here. Let's look at our table here. Here Q of T in this block is what? Is 0. In this block Q of T is 0 here. So now we make Q of T 0 here. Make it 0 here. Here is still 0. Here is still 1. Q of T Q of T prime. Our Q of T is 0. So the prime of Q of T is 1. So we now look at our Q of T plus 1 from our excitation table. Q of T plus 1 is 0 here. We look at our excitation characteristics table again. Where is our Q of T plus 1 0? It is 0 here. It's also 0 here. As you can see, it is 0 here, also 0 here. Now what do we have? We have 0 0 for J. We have 0 1 for K. That means J is always 0, but K is changing. That means 0 don't care. You write it down. 0 don't care. That's the first one. As you can see, our Q of T is still 0. So we are not changing this our Q of T because it's still 0 in the block. but our Q of t plus 1 is now 1. So we look at our characteristics table. Where is Q of t plus 1 1? It is 1 here, it's also 1 here. So it is 1 here, also 1 here. So what do we have? What are the conditions here? J is always 1 1, but K changes from 0 to 1. So it will be 1 don't care, because J is not changing. That's why J is not don't care. But for K it is changing. So we have 1 don't care. Let's write it on our excitation table. 1 don't care. Now the next block, this is another block. This is another block where Q of t is 1. It's 1. So Q of t is 1. We cancel this. We now make it 1. This one is still 0. This one is still 1. As you can see, 0, 1. Q of qt prime. Here, Q of t is 1 in that block. So it will now be 0 here, because the prime of 1 will be 0. So we now have 0 here now. So we look at our qt plus 1. Qt plus 1 is 0 here. We look at where qt plus 1 is 0. It is 0 here and also here. It is 0 here and also here. Now what are the conditions? We have 0, we have 0 1, we have 0 1 and 1 1. That means J is changing but K is not changing. That means don't care 1. Don't care 1. We have don't care 1. Then the last one is when qt plus 1 is 1. Where is it 1 here? Where is it 1? It is 1 here. Let me use another color. It is 1 here and it's also 1 here. So what's the condition? We have 0 1 0 0. That means J is changing, K is not changing. That means don't care 0. Don't care 0. Don't care 0. Yes. So that's all for JK flip-flop. What have I talked about so far? This is the truth table for JK flip-flop. This is the truth table for it. And this is the characteristics table for JK flip-flops. Then you get your excitation table from JK flip-flop. You get excitation table from characteristics table. Sorry. So this one will be our excitation table for JK flip-flops. So that's all for JK flip-flops. The next video will be talking about D flip-flops and also T flip-flops. Thank you guys for watching.